Hello everyone, General 2 here, and welcome back to Transport Fever. Today we're going to continue our tour of our rail lines here in the late 1880s. First thing we're doing is taking this train north to Philadelphia. Passenger lines too, none of our trains can handle the amount of traffic that they need to. But they're also very expensive. And also take up a lot of space. Yeah, there's the branch off for the Philadelphia yard already. We're almost there. It's not that far. You guys might want to get off the train tracks, just saying. Look how packed this station is. Jeez. New York's gonna be even worse. Anyway. Just gonna have a look at some of the local transport around here. These horse coaches are getting old too, but not as bad as the ones in New York are. They're gonna be the first ones replaced with electrics. Philadelphia's kind of turned into a sprawling metropolis overnight. I mean, it's a pass-through town technically, but I just think it had the right ingredients to grow like crazy. Not even really getting any cargo here, besides mail, of course. Guess it's just the way things turned out. There's the rail yard there. Not much traffic right now, but we're gonna have a lot more freight trains as soon as we can afford it. Huh. Should probably do something about that. That is actually really weird. Right along the coast here, even though... Oh yeah, the bridge overpass. Never actually been over it in first-person camera. It wasn't cheap, but it was the best thing I could do to get the road over the rail yard. Stop out here in the middle of nowhere for no reason. I was hoping they'd build houses out here eventually, but nothing yet. All in good time, I'm sure. Then again, who really wants to live next to a train yard, huh? Fun to go and watch every once in a while, but you don't want to try and sleep there, huh? Steep enough it's actually slowing them down while they go up it, okay. But yeah, this bridge was pretty expensive. I can't remember how expensive it was, but... Definitely the most expensive part about building that trade yard, I'd say. Post office on our left we had all kinds of problems with when we were building that bridge for whatever reason. So this is the outside, or, well, it was completely outside when I built it. Now it looks like it's going to be metal by the time I'm ready to add electric streetcars. But anyway, this is the outside streetcar line, and there's also an inside streetcar line that goes more downtown. Anyway, you guys get the gist of Philadelphia. It's a big place. And we weren't even close to done there, I don't think. Yeah. We were about here, or here. Loops all the way back around. Yeah, Philadelphia's gotten very big with being where it is in the rail line. No northbound trains right now, although there's one coming in the distance there. $138 passengers trying to get to New York. Gee, that's never gonna happen. Almost enough money for that other freight train, though. Jeez, it's so expensive. Granted, it's only June, and we've already pocketed $2 million this year. I like that sign. That's good. That's our train to New York. But here's the issue right now. We're making a ton of money, sure, but it takes a ton of money to build these trains. Like the freight train's $4.5 million a piece. These passenger trains, not quite that. But their upgrade's going to be even more. And I'm also trying to expand at the same time. But I think I'm going to hold off on the Chicago line for now. Like, just, that's as far as we're going until we can actually get this demand for train space under control. We are going to be getting much better equipment here in just a few years, a little over a decade. It will help tremendously with passenger, and then just buying more freight trains will also help. Another one or two will do fine. We don't have that much. But it's a lot of income we aren't generating without building any new track or new facilities. There's a freight train on its way south again. It's moving already. And there's another passenger train heading south. And here we are, New York Central Station. Currently, it's the largest railroad hub we have, in between this massive rail yard and a 3-track passenger station. Speaking of which, do we have any trains from the north on the way in? Not that I can see. They're probably all out towards Chicago, not spaced out correctly yet. But this traffic is ridiculous. I'm going to display it more because I'm going to have one of the stone carts run all the way down so we can see how bad it gets. But it's a narrow street and there's not a lot. Yeah, alright. In fact, here's one here that's stuck. But yeah, New York. I'm not even going to attempt to do a cinematic all the way through the city. It's way too big. We'd be here all day. Beautiful city, though. Big city. With old equipment. It's one of the first cities we serviced. How old are these things? They're almost 40 years old. They've never been replaced. But yeah, instead of going through that long ordeal of displaying the entire city, we're going to catch a train up to Buffalo as soon as it comes. Which, where are they? That is a good question. On the way to Chicago. Alright, one's on the way back to Detroit. From the other direction, I hope. Anyway, that's going to be for next episode anyway, guys. I'm calling it here. Appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you next time.